All right, welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel, guys. Say hello to Ren and Stimpy and Powder Toast Man, Log TV and Choo Choo, and let's get started with today's video. Okay, another knife sent to me from Artisan Cutlery. This box didn't get beat up as bad. This is the 1706 PS- carbon fiber, or CF there. This is the Artisan Predator. Now, this is the smaller version. I will leave a link to this on their website where you can pick one up for $59.24. Now, we're talking about carbon fiber here and D2 steel. So let's shut this up and take a look starting at the scales. You have this weave carbon fiber. Let me go straight to the specs because I was about to say something that I'm not entirely sure of. They say that it is carbon fiber on the handle material, and I believe it is, but I think it's weave carbon fiber, overlaid carbon fiber over the top of G10. I am not sure of that. There's nothing in their specs telling me that. But if you look here, you don't really see the carbon fiber pattern in the top there. I mean, you kind of see some sort of, but I think that's just G10. So if I had to guess, it would be an overlay carbon fiber over the top of G10, but I am not positive. Now, there is no liner on the top part here. There is just a liner with the liner lock on the bottom. You can see our lockup is really nice there. Typical budget CJRB or Artisan clip and loop over, and you do have about that much sticking out of the pocket. It is reversible. It just sits on top of the scales. And unfortunately, we have rounded screw heads, which means for some of you with thicker pants, that might get caught on the way in. It didn't really affect, I wear thin cargo pants. Didn't affect anything for me, and that clip has great retention. No problems. You do have a lanyard hole here and milled pivot because we're on the Artisan rather than CJRB. And then you've got this really cool clip point swedged, I don't know, it could even be a drop point, but I keep calling it clip. And it is a stonewash blade. You do have a really nice sharpening choil. To me, it is not a finger choil. I know some people have said it is, but it is just, I'm on the corner of that blade if I do that. Now, you can trigger back here, but for me, back behind that is where I would grip it. You do have the Artisan logo on the blade, and you do have D2 and the serial number and China, like you always do with Artisan Cutlery there. Really interesting shapes here. There's some crazy kind of, futuristic things. You do have a normal looking finger well, but then you have this kind of uptick and a squared off area and down and flat and geometric, just very interesting shapes. Same thing, you got a little dip here and then straight and then a curve down, and your jimping is very random. You can see it's not a consistent pattern, but it does work. I mean, that's good. And again, maybe some of you with smaller fingers, you can fit in there, but for me, it is a 4-finger knife, and you know what? The handle really doesn't feel bad. This flat spot right there, the corner of that tends to dig in if I bear down real hard, and you do feel the clip, but it's not that bad. Now, right there is a really nice place for your thumb to land, or on that jimping. Very nicely done there. So I guess I didn't think I would like this guy in hand, but the answer is I do, and it is just a 4-finger, just right at 4 fingers there. But, I mean, that's it for me. I'm kind of tight in there. And that's it. Now, you do have some access to the lock bar there. The lock bar is a little on the stiff side, but you do have a chamfer, so it's not bad. I mean, you can definitely get to it. You can see I can get to it fairly easily, not a problem. Now, on this one, action-wise, it does come down to your thumb, and then unless you're down further, you're not going to get past that detent. ball is very late. So you have to get really low on that lock bar. Yep, still didn't do it. Really low on the lock bar. Let's go way down here. There we go. Now, nope, still didn't get it. So you kind of got to push it past. It's just the way it is. Now, good detent on this one. Does kind of pop out. Yeah, you're not going to fail it on that one. Very nice. Shake shut. It's not a super dropper, but it is good. Now, lock up, good side to side, nothing, no up and down, and you're at about, you're almost at 50, like 45 to 50% there on the lockup. And are we centered? Yep, we're dead centered there. Let's get it focused so you can see it too. Or we won't focus maybe. Yeah, let's just not focus. Okay, there we go. So yeah, but an interesting looking design. Does a lot of it is down in the handle. It's got a really cool shape to it. Really, really intriguing shape. Now let's talk through specs and pricing. Again, I will leave a link to Artisan's website because they did send this to me. 2.76-inch blade. 0.13 on the blade thickness, so it's a little bit thicker. We'll cut here in just a minute. Flat grind D2, 59 to 61. They call it a drop point. 7.08 inches overall. 3.74 on the close length. It is carbon fiber on the handle. 2.99 ounces. So that is very nice. And again, they are running $59.24. Now, on our cutting, if I can get my thick, crazy cardboard over here, yeah, I mean, glides through. Guys, this one it surprised me on how it cuts, and again, it breaks cardboard. Wow, it is a piercer. Definitely will pierce, and I am pretty impressed with that, actually. I was not expecting, looking at that blade shape, I was not expecting that kind of cutting performance at all. So very impressed with the cutting performance of that little guy. Now, it is way smaller than the Ontario Rat 1, and it's probably going to be about the size of the Rat. Actually, it's a little bit smaller than the Rat 2. So that is very interesting. There is your comparison sandwich. So, awesome stuff. So what do you guys think of the Predator? It's an interesting one. I'll be giving this away on an upcoming live stream at some point. So thanks, Artisan, for sending this along. Very, very cool of them to do for sure. So what do you guys think? Let me know below. Give me a thumbs up, comment, like, subscribe, and notification bell. And guys, I'm so thankful for each and every one of you checking out this channel. Trying to give you guys content every day, and I'm doing it a lot. We just passed 7 years, and we're going to keep on trucking. And so if you're not subscribed, hit that. I mean, there are 3,900 uploads on this channel at the time of doing this. I'm pumping out content for you guys, and it is going to keep on coming. So, and join us for live streams on Monday nights, 7:45 p.m. Eastern, and on Fridays at 1 p.m. Eastern. So there you go. All the advertisements, all the fun stuff. And guys, seriously, how cool is it to get these knives in from Artisan and be able to share them with you guys? So that is awesome. So thank you so much for your support, and thank you for all you do and for watching the KnivesFAST channel.